everybody. My name is Dion Morales, your host of the Gold Squadron podcast. And we're coming to you live from the Gold Squadron Flight Club. Today's theme is Overdrive. 221 points. That's 21 extra delicious points that you can use to either beef up a squad bigger than you would have before, or maybe add some extra ships. You can't fly more than 2 of the same ship type. And those are the only restrictions. I did assign factions per players, and my co-commentator for today is...
It's Nick from Italy. There we go.
That's right. And remember, everybody, you can play Choose Your Champion right now. If you're watching live, type !bet, put a space, choose 1 or 2. 1 is a player on the left, 2 is a player on the right. Put another space, and then how many points you want to wager. You need to check your balance, ! Points. Super easy. We're going to have some giveaways at the end of this game as well in celebration of Independence Day for the United States. Got to do a little bit of celebrating here for America. But let's go ahead and have my friend Nick break down these squads.
Yeah. So we're starting with the Republic team right here. We have R2-D2 with Iron Cannon Turret and Chancellor Palpatine. Anakin Skywalker on the Delta 7 with Delta 7B and R2 Astromech, just for shields. And Obi-Wan Kenobi with Delta 7 and R2 Astromech as well. Looks like a fun list to fly. A little bit of flanker with Anakin and Obi, and R2. Just a beefy ship with some control with the Iron Cannon turret. Then we have the Rebel player with Wolf Warrow, Trickshot, Hull Grade, and Dutch Vendor with Trickshot, Proton Torpedoes, and Hull Grade as well. And last but not least, Lando Calrissian with Trickshot, Near Numb, Hull Grade, Shield Upgrade, and the title, the Millennium Falcon.
Awesome. Nick, I just sent you the overlay. That way you can look at that in our browser window. Make your life a little bit easier so you can follow along easier.
Yep, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, got a couple of memers in the chat asking, was it a requirement to fly a terrible ship? I think the commentary there, most likely about the Azatuk on the Rebel side, and the that Y-Wing on the left side. But you know what? These players are having some fun with it, and I appreciate that. You know, taking the list building challenge and flying something a little different. Now, this is the 3rd and 4th list that we've seen of people going with a 3-ship list and essentially just, you know, doubling down harder on trying to make these pilots that we know that are good even better by using those extra 21 points to invest more upgrades or more powerful upgrades than you could normally afford on these ships. I think namely the one that kind of sticks out to me is the Republic player who's able to fit Anakin and Obi-Wan Kenobi both with 7B and regen in the list.
Yep. That's a tight list. I mean, we know how good these Delta 7Bs are, and especially with high initiative pilots like Annie and Obi. This list is wonderful. I really like it. But you know, it's overriding. It's not legal.
That's right. This is a look into a timeline where these things would be legal. Obviously, 21 points over gets you some other stuff. Now, I want to take a look here at R2-D2 in the Y-Wing. It's a pilot that we normally don't see. It says, it's Initiative 2, at the start of engagement, if there is an enemy ship in your back arc, gain 1 calculate token. R2-D2 is also carrying around Ion Cannon Turret, but honestly, I think the reason for R2-D2 is the fact that you are able to bring a crew on that ship, and Niels has decided to bring Chancellor Palpatine crew. That effect there says after you defend, of course you do get 1 force. After you defend, if the attacker is at range 0 to 2, you may spend 1 force. If you do, the attacker gains 1 stress token. So adding a stress mechanic into the list, really great. Of course, also offers that purple coordinate. I doubt we're going to see that purple coordinate very often. I think it's more about that stress ability. But again, having flexibility is always good.
Yep, it is. And he can choose to flip the card if he wants, of course.
Yeah, most people never do.
Yeah.
The other side is just worse.
Yeah. But never say never.
That's true. So it looks like we're going to get a barrel roll here from Anakin. I think probably barrel roll boost, trying to get around the cloud here.
Yeah, he's looking for the flame.
Now, which pilot is that in the Ozatog? That's Wolf Waro, right? What's that ability?
Yep, that's Wolf Waro. So the ability says, while you perform a primary attack, if you're damaged, you may roll 1 additional attack die. So that means that Wolf Waro needs to lose all of his shields, and then gain a damage card assigned to him to get the extra attack die.
All right, here we go.
So looks like we have our engagement.
Yep, here's Anakin Skywalker firing into Wolf Waro. 3-on-1, got 2. No squiggle on that, taking both shields right away. Wolf Waro should have a shot back.
Yeah, Wolf Waro shooting back.
And I think that'll be the last shot of the turn here. It's range 2. Remember, those Ozatucks have 180 degrees arcs.
Yeah. So Wolf Waro shooting. We have hit and crit. And Anakin evades. So no problem from Anakin.
Now, right there, we were talking about Wolf Waro. Wolf Waro's ability is not quite activated yet, but you know it's an interesting ability, right? Wolf Waro being able to get that extra die if you're damaged, so he needs 1 more card in order for that ability to go off. But it's a little bit of a it's like, you know, you hit me, I hit you harder, but you have to take at least 3 damage in order for that to trigger. And my question is, can Bryant, who honestly is a great player, take advantage of that ability? Because once you've taken that damage, you're starting to creep towards half points. You're starting to, you know, get closer to possibly doing, giving up more points. Can you take advantage of that plus the trick shot in order to keep Wolf Waro around longer and make that extra die, that 1 extra die, worth it?
Yeah, you could do it maybe with the help of Lando's ability, so he can like reinforce and then take focus and use it defensively. I don't know. Yeah, well, Waro is beefy but fragile as well.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see.
Now, a reminder about this week on Wednesday, Isophane and myself. Which, by the way, Iso, which game did you want to play? Game 1, 2, or 3? For so 6 p.m. for your time, you're minus 2 hours, right? I guess I'll just do my times, right? So 6 p.m., 7:30, or 9. We're gonna have this match, Isophane versus Dion. For every person watching that match, Isophane is going to put on the line a $1 donation. And then for myself, I will put a prize of the same value per person watching on the line, and whoever wins gives that up. So if Isophane wins, then I give away that big prize equal to the number of viewers. And if I win, then Isophane makes that donation to the channel. What time do you think has the highest viewer count? Honestly, I think the second game has the highest viewer count, the 7:30, because you got the the late Europeans, the Europeans who are willing to take to stay up a little bit later to watch something. And they might fall off towards the end of the game, but they might be motivated for the prize. All right, so we'll make it 7:30. 7:30 Central. Isofane versus Dion. Prizes on the line.
Great.
You know what we should do? We should make the chat maybe choose the list restrictions.
That sounds fair.
All right, so we're waiting for this next round. With that regen, Bryant really has to pick his spots well and see if he can get an attack run with all 3 of his ships on one of these Jedi.
Yeah. I mean, the only way he can do damage is like creating a sort of a kill box to shoot one ship at a time, like with his 3 ships shooting to one ship at a time, and hope to have good luck, because these Jedi can be pretty fast. They can disengage and regen very well. If you have to be in the right spot, of course, but I think that Ronin, the rebel player, is he's thinking of taking out Obi first. I mean, looks like his attack run is pointing in.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Obi-Wan's flexibility is just super good. Oh, I think we're getting a coordinate here. R2-D2 coordinate using Palpatine. Getting the focus to Anakin.
There we go, 3 bank. One more far.
And taking a focus there. Remember, the Azatuk cannot. Ooh, bump. Bumps.
That's unfortunate. You really want to take an action with Dutch just to give away the target lock. You can do it with Lando, of course.
All right. Check something. Now, it's important to note that Wolf Waro does not have a target lock action.
Yeah.
Okay, but with Dutch's ability, you can give one away, because it says that the friendly ship that you pass to just acquires a lock. It doesn't do a lock action.
Yeah. There we go. Dutch Vander shenanigans.
Okay, and did establish that. We have a Lando and a Dutch target lock set up. Anakin goes 2 straight. He should be able to boost and then barrel roll to get a shot. Oh, did I lose you, Nick?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, looks like Anakin has a double modded shot into Dutch.
All right, take it.
There we go. 3 hits in blank from Anakin. Range 1. Spending his lock. Got an eye. I think he's going to spend it. Yeah, he's going to spend the focus. So 4 hits. And Dutch has got 1 of 8. Looks like we're gonna reroll.
Now one away from half
four
points there.
hits. Yep, 4 hits into Dutch.
Go ahead, do the whole turn.
Okay, then it's Obi. Looks like range 2 into Dutch. 3 dice for a single crit. And Dutch rolled nothing. So crit into Dutch, which is fuel leak.
Oh, that's bad. With 6
yeah.
with that's half points
Then
on Dutch.
Yeah, half points in Dutch. Then it's Lando. Looks like range 2. 2 hits. Spending the luck. Ooh, hit it crit. And Obi got 2 eyes. Best roll he can do with Obi, using his ability.
You have the ability
So
allowing you to recycle the focus. Yep.
Yeah, spending the focus to get it back. Spending a force token to get it back. And then it's Wolf Warrow. For a single hit, spending the focus.
Oh, got it though. Yeah, that's a spot where you wish Dutch wouldn't have bumped, so that you could have given Wolf Warrow that target lock.
And you have a double mothership. Don't need to, because 4 hits with proton torpedoes into Obi. 1 turns to a crit, and that's 2 hits and crit into Obi. Crit is Hull Breach.
Hull Breach, which does nothing. That's huge. That proton torpedo.
Yeah, half point on Obi on the first volley. That's what we were seeing before, like 3 ships shooting to a Jedi. It's not good for the Republic player.
No, yeah. So Bryant's list is very jousty, right? Like he's coming in just to make sure that he can punch something really, really hard. While Niels' list is a little bit more about tanking damage and being able to shrug some of it off. But, of course, Obi-Wan, if he can escape, mind you, he does have to worry about an 180-degree arc. If he can escape, he can regen and actually get back to half points. But because he can only go +2, he can't get above half. So the half points have been given up already.
Yeah,
you can get 2 half, but not above.
But what I really like is the positioning of Anakin, because it's ready to flank, and I think he's gonna have some good shots next turns. So we're back to dials.
All right. Now, for people who are curious on how the bets ended up lying, Niels Voss got a majority of the bets with 62.79% of them. And Bryant ending up with 37.21. There was 144,000 points bet on this game. I'm curious to see if Bryant is going to take the time to try to block Obi-Wan and then follow up with a shot with somebody else, or does he decide to switch targets here? What do you think, Nick?
He could try to block Obi-Wan, maybe with Dutch. I don't know, because Ozdot's got the 0 stop, right? He can try to stop to block a fast forward maneuver from Obi, and maybe go fast with Lando to shoot from the back. He still has a target lock from Dutch, who can take a choreographed turn. Yeah, I think that the best way to delete Obi-Wan from the game right now is to block him. because if you give the chance to a Jedi to run away, could be too late. I mean, maybe you can catch him.
And actually, right there over the table mic, I know that people at home can't hear it, and I leave it off so that the players can be comfortable speaking during their game. He heard Niels Falls say, "Well, you got all these ships that can block me." So it's very true. It's very true. And with Niels did, if I'm not mistaken, bring a bid where he decided to move after. So actually, I have that incorrect on the overlay. Go ahead and get that fixed.
Yeah, don't forget about the chance to coordinate to Obi.
That's very true.
He can boost or barrel before taking his maneuver, so that could help with barrel and boost.
And I'm sorry, I did say that wrong. Niels does have 221 points. And here's the coordinate now. Going to not Obi-Wan, but Anakin getting the barrel to the left. Probably just setting up the hard turn in.
Yeah. Looks like it. Ooh. In the box. Looks like.
All right.
And
no, the block got missed. The stop on Wolfwaro did not do it. Whoo! The 5 forward able to just squeak by. Now Lando, I believe, has his arc front back. So if Lando banked over to the left, he should be able to get a shot.
Yeah, he does. He's front back. His arc is front back. But I mean, Obi can't stay there. He has to move. Because Wolfara can still shoot him. There we go. That roll from Anakin. From Obi-Wan.
All right, and it looks like Lando bumped.
Yep. Lando bumped, so his ability won't trigger because he has to fully execute his blue maneuver. There we go. Anakin with flank. Let's see what we've got.
All right. Anakin's going to have a nice bullseye shot here into Wolfwaro. No bonus offense for the bullseye, but it just feels good. Feels more accurate. There is a target lock out there as well. This should be 3 hits if everything goes according to the averages, but sometimes the dice just say no. We got 1 hit, 2 blanks, and he'll have to spend a couple force in order to get the 3 hits if he wants it. He's going to use just 1. Got the squiggle, taking the first damage, and Wolfwaro is now damaged. The ability is on.
No shots from Lando.
All right, so we have a side arc shot here This is the ion cannon coming in from R2-D2. What's the call here?
Looks like
He's going to continue going into Wolfwaro.
Yeah.
Ion cannon. If he can get him ionized here, this would be absolutely massive. Oh, yes. He likes that. Wolfwaro needs to get the evade. Does not. Throws the eyeball. He's going to take 1 damage. That makes it so that even though the ability got triggered there for Wolfwaro, because Niels knows now that Wolfwaro is stuck going 1 forward because of the ion, you can manage that arc. You know exactly where that ship's going to be.
Yeah, and I can see a double Wolfwaro next turn because you have 2 Jedis right on your back. Looks like Obi-Wan didn't regenerate last turn.
No, he did not. That was a missed opportunity there for Niels.
Yep. This turn could be really worse from Niels, but he pulled out pretty good. I mean.
Yeah. This turn could have gone really, really bad. Obi-Wan and Anakin are in a great position. They have a good chance of just taking Wolfwaro off the board next turn. I'm fairly certain that the 1 hard from Obi-Wan fits. You continue just slow rolling with Anakin because you know that's guaranteed in arc. And yeah, seems good.
Because I mean, Dutch and Lando are approaching the wrong way.
Mm-hmm. R2-D2 doing the coordinate for the focus on Anakin.
While taking his ionizing maneuver.
I'm surprised he took the focus and not the reinforce.
Because you can do only focus action after an ionizing maneuver.
Oh, you are correct. There you go. Thank you. Thank you, Nick. Had a dumb moment.
You're welcome. Obi with the sweat.
Oh. Okay, I need to go check. I'm not sure if you can do other actions with.
So looks like he.
Yeah, he can because the ship is no longer ionized. Just double checking.
Yep.
Yeah, because he's not ionized anymore.
Yeah. And the second action of Lando is rotating his arc on his side.
All right, so Wolfwaro able to get the focus and the reinforce after Lando passing that off to his buddy. Wolfwaro doing a little what have we here, and that is a range 1 for Anakin.
Oh.
He's going to take that lock.
Yeah, double mod.
All right, Nick, let me know what happens on these attacks.
Of course. So we have Anakin range 1 onto Wolfwaro. 4 reds against 1 green. Roll in. And we have hit, crit, crit on the first volley. Spending the lock. And get a blank. Wolfwaro rolls a focus. So with the reinforce, he will take only a crit, which is directed. Not good. Not good on Wolfwaro. We have Obi. Looks like range 2. Shooting 3. Got 2 hits in a blank. Spending the focus. Spending the lock, sorry. And 3 hits with the force token spent. Wolfwaro got a squiggle And the reinforce make it 1. So only 1 damage into Wolf Arrow. Lando is up next.
All right, he's going at Obi-Wan here through the cloud.
Yep. Range 3 through the cloud. With trick shot. Ooh. Whiffs.
Yeah, he whiffed there because he didn't have any focus tokens.
No damage. Then it's Dutch from downtown to R2D2. B2. Got 1 hit.
Yep, and this is
R2D2 should roll 2 because it's range 3, right?
Yep, Y-wing on Y-wing action here.
Yeah, looks like a missed opportunity because...
And he missed the R2D. You actually heard him laughing. He missed the R2D2 trigger.
Yep.
So he did take a shield there.
So R2D is going to Lando, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep, it's only shot at range 2.
Yeah, with the ion cannon. And Lando with it. Captivate. So we're back to battles.
So people in the chat, let me know, what are your thoughts on watching these, you know, this is the first one of these list building challenges where I've changed the point cost that people can have. Do you guys like it? You don't like it? Is it cool just looking at this timeline where certain things fit or don't? Do you just like that it's different? I love getting feedback. I mean, we know that point changes are coming sometime now in July, if it's happening. Why 221? Originally, when I picked 221, it was to avoid triple Onyx defenders, the Initiative 3, but then I also put the caveat that you couldn't put more than 2 of a certain ship, so I doubled down on the same thing. Yeah, Nano Antonio, July for now. You like the restrictions, but not the change in points. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Does it mess with your with your math, Cyberwolf? I'm all about just trying something new. It's always fun to come up with the weird formats. $221 is actually not my favorite number. I have a favorite number, but you'll never know. All right, so it looks like Dutch bumps there.
Yep, Lando's on his way.
We got a reinforce there from Wolfaro.
Looks like he's thinking about this action.
All right. Just going to decide on the barrel roll.
Yep, it's barrel rolling.
So Obi-Wan choosing violence here with the barrel roll. He could have boosted. Says, nah.
Yeah, He could have boosted and XDR, but looks like it's choosing violence. Lando, one straight and fit. Not hitting the gas gun.
Yep. Looks like we have a. There you go, a little passing of the target lock. Looks like going to rotate for the action. Anakin turning in.
Ooh, I didn't expect that. So that is an opportunity to get a proton torpedo shot into Anakin this turn.
All right, here we go. Looks like we're getting a barrel roll from Anakin, just trying to avoid getting shot, especially worried about those that big shot coming in from Lando.
I think he's worried about proton torpedoes too, because
True.
so nice. That looks like he's he's trying to target lock to see if he's out. So he's out from Dutch and Lander's range.
Oh, big punch there into Wolf Waro.
That's great. That's a great shot. I mean, the best shot you can.
And Wolf Waro taken off the table in a big, big way.
Boom. Obi-Wan. Hello there.
Yeah.
Hello there, Obi-Wan. Senor Obi-Wan.
So here's Ion Cannon. One and an Ion going to Lando. So here's an idea for maybe a format for League Night this Wednesday. Super weird. Okay. So we could do like a faction, you know, to choose. We can like split up factions. But something along the lines of, I got to come up with a cute name, but like you get a robot assistant. So like everybody gets added to their list a single vulture droid with struts and what you call it, and energy shells. But it doesn't cost any points, and you don't get points for killing it.
That's weird. I mean,
Yep.
it's super weird.
Yeah, you get nothing for it, but it can put some pain out there if you ignore it.
I mean, it's there, and he has to do his job.
Yes, that's right. Your droid assistant. Killing it gets a gun off the board, but no points. There might be create some weird situations where it's like, what do I do with this ship? Do I just ignore it? I don't know. Could be key. Could be fun.
I want to see a droid assistant versus droid assistant showdown. I mean, what they can do.
That's right. I mean, we could do it with all kinds of different ones, right? You can make it, you know, everybody gets a Scum Z95. Just the idea of like an added ship. Can Separatists be an added faction? No. That'd be silly. All right.
So it looks like R2D2 coordinates into Anakin.
Mm-hmm.
A sweet barrel roll between those two clouds.
Yep. Anakin's afraid of that proton torpedo.
Yep. So we're seeing a regen onto Obi as well. Finally, I mean. Lando overlaps the gas cloud.
All right, and he got the strain.
So Lando is trained.
He does still get his ability.
Does he?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Because he fully executed the maneuver. And he's going to give the focus, it looks like, no, sorry, a target lock to Dutch.
It looks like he's switching locks. Switching targets.
And this lines up the possibility of firing that proton torpedo at R2-D2. Now Anakin, without being locked, and I mean, he was on the flank anyway. He wasn't going to get shot. So that opens up an offensive opportunity for Dutch. But Anakin is free to move in here and get a better shot if he wants it. So he's deciding whether or not he wants to boost. He's going to go ahead and do it.
He's boosting. Yep. We'd fine tune.
Mm-hmm.
Taking that lock. So it's range 2, 3 on 1. Hit crit. Spending the lock. Yeah, got a blame. So hit crit. Dutch rolls an eye. Doesn't have focus, so hit crit. Goes.
And what's that crit? Do we know what it is? Wounded pilot.
Yeah. Proton torpedoes from Dutch to R2D2. Falling 4. Ooh, got hit. Hit crit.
Has a reroll.
Spending the lock. Yeah. Got a squiggle. So, 2 shields down.
So shields are down on R2. Firing back with the ion cannon. All right, there we go. Some people in the chat are asking about different options. So I would, there's no way to do a fully cross faction day or anything like that, just because of the way the overlay system works. It only works with like YASB links. It just doesn't load that way. It doesn't load cross faction, so there's no way to do that. That's why if we had a bonus ship that was the same for everybody, it would not count as points. It'd just be there to be an annoyance. And then if I wanted to force everybody to have a certain ship in a faction, then I would create a X number of points ship that you'd have to have in your list if you fly a certain faction. If that makes any sense. Which that takes a lot of work. I don't know if I do if I would do that. And I wouldn't want to just make it initiative based, because then you know everybody's initiative is different. Like they have different values. Like the initiative 1 Fang Fighter is much better than like the initiative 1. I don't know, a lot of things. All right, so Dutch does the 4K and hits the cloud, trying to keep that arc relevant. No strain.
Yeah, I was surprised because Dutch doesn't have a lot from the previous turn.
Ooh, the 1 bank sets up Obi-Wan very nicely.
Obi-Wan. Lando is coming in.
We got 114 people watching right now. I have a question. Simple yes or no question. People have asked me before about running Aces High streams. I am of the belief that people prefer to play Aces High versus watch Aces High, to be completely honest, because it can be kind of slow paced. Do you guys, would you watch an Aces High stream, yes or no? I would like all 114 people to let me know. Like I'm legitimately curious. I'm hesitant to do it because of the reason I just stated. All right.
Looks like Anakin and Lando. Obstructive range 3. Got 2 hits in it. Focus. He's debating to spend the Force. He's going
And does.
And evade and blank becomes 2 evades from the gas cloud effect.
And here's Obi-Wan.
Yep. Spend lock. If you spend the Force, Dutch is dead anyway.
Yep. Goodbye, Dutch. It was nice knowing you.
Bye-bye, Dutch.
So now we got Lando versus the world. I want to remind everybody we do have one more game after this, so make sure you guys stick around.
Looks like he's going for R2, but only a hit.
Only one.
And got a squiggle.
Yeah, so just looking at the chat, you know, I would say about half of you said yes, half of you said no, and that's always, man, doing those kind of more obscure things. The more weird you make it, the less people who watch. Which, you know, there's that. We're on that drive to try to get that partner, and everything has to be above 75, which we've been doing great job, by the way. Thank you, people who are tuning in. It makes a huge difference. I think if people really want to learn Aces High, maybe I can facilitate a kind of like a meetup of people coming together. Find somebody who's willing to run it, that you know, that wants to run it, and then people who want to learn can join up and hang out. man. All right, Steve WK. I'll see what I can do. So, another thing that we're trying to work on here is Belinda Mood says, if I have 4 computers in my house tuned in, does that count as 4 viewers? It only counts as 4 viewers if they're all logged into different Twitch accounts. But that's not very honest. They have to be in different accounts. Belinda Mood's like, I got you, fam. I appreciate it. There was a couple of people who said, who have told me before, like, yeah, I have the window open just all the time on my computer. I got multiple monitors. I just keep it open in the corner, even when I'm not home. I mean, Steve, no, you do you, man. I can't, you know what I mean? Like, I can't be like, hey, everybody go make, 5 accounts and have them open them all the device. That'd be, I don't like that. But if, you do you. That's on you. If you're like, I'm trying to help, Mom. God, love it. All right, so Anakin taking that barrel roll, just trying to get set up and take these shots. Does the one forward bump for Lando?
Yeah, I think so.
It does.
I just done the 3.
It did a 3.
Yeah. Anyway. Man. This Anakin flying. Always on the flank.
All right. So Anakin has that range 1 shot.
Wow. Yeah, it's brutal.
So how much damage was that? He got a couple shields, down to 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, even Lando is really chunky. He needs, he needs a big swing here, and he needs to be able to get Obi-Wan, of course, who only has 2 hull left. Did he regen that turn to get the second shield? He did.
Yeah, he did.
So one big swing could take Obi-Wan off the board. And then you got to focus on Anakin, because if it comes down to R2-D2 versus Lando wins that every day. You got to focus on these Jedi.
Yeah, of course. You have to scare Anakin, maybe with a lucky shot, taking out all of his shields in one shot. You can scare him. He may run away for a reason, but I don't know. I'll be good. Okay.
R-Uns, thank you so much. Runs. All right.
So,
Anakin's going to have a couple shots there.
Violence.
Oh, yeah.
So, Anakin range 1, 4 dice into Lando.
All right. Got the blank there off the lock. So hit. And he's going to spend the focus
crit
to make it hit a crit. And Lando's taking all of that.
Lando is using the Millennium Falcon's ability to reroll the evade die.
Oh, he got the weapons failure.
That's unfortunate. Obi, range 3 for 2 hits.
So able to avoid that damage.
Yep. Oh, Lando looks like range 1 on Anakin. Ooh.
That's a good shot there, getting those shields right away.
Yeah. Yeah, do you see that? Like what I was saying before. I mean, maybe to save Anakin, he wants to run away and regen, and Lando has a chance.
Absolutely. I mean, the Millennium Falcon title plus Lando's ability allows Lando to get focus evade every turn, so he can slow the bleeding down a little bit, right? He can slow it down for sure. And you just got to keep being consistent.
Save the dream, Lando.
That's right. Got to keep rolling those hits. Now, for anybody who's a patron, want to let you guys know that thank you so much, by the way. So everybody who is a patron here in July, we're going to be shipping out the next shipping project I have is the next upcoming Patreon set, which we announced, which has there's a bunch of cards in it. We got a Mace Windu, Techno Union Bomber, Scum Fen Rouse in there as well. There's the plastic versions of those. There's an Inquisitor sticker, the Boba Fett posters for the top level. All kinds of awesome stuff. So thank you so much to any of my patrons. If you guys are in the chat, give me a shout out. Say me! Exclamation point if you're a patron, so I can just give you some love. Give you some love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. I look forward to getting all that awesome swag out to you guys. All right, so we got the boost there from Obi-Wan, just continuing to choose violence, and Lando taking the 3 straight in order to create some distance and avoid the range 1 shots. Taking the evade for the action.
Ooh. 5 straight from Anakin.
I think he had a feeling.
Choosing violence again.
Hey, Nick, your brother said hi.
Hello. I think he's watching in the room right next to mine. It's a wonderful event. I mean, I told everyone that I was with you.
Awesome. All right, so we're going to be trading some shots here. Lando was arc dodged by Anakin. Let me know these results.
So we have hit crit, spanning target lock, and getting another crit. So hit crit into Lando. Looks like Lando rolled an evade. So we have
struck double structural damage. He'll never roll in a green die again.
Nope. And we have range 3 from Obi. Ooh, all these crits. Hit crit. So Lando taking hit crit again. Hit crit is wounded pilot.
Oof.
Yeah, shout out to my girlfriend, to my lovely girlfriend too, who is watching.
And downtown hit crit. Ooh.
Wow.
Oh, shields are down.
Shields
Obi-Wan
are
back to
down.
one hull. All right, we're back to dials. So, Nick, what's your favorite ship in X-Wing right now?
Well, right now, I think I remember playing my uh, old X-Wing game from the computer, so I have to say that my favorite ship is, of course, the X-Wing. I love it so much. I mean, that's why I started playing it. That's why I love playing it. That's the X-Wing, of course. It's 65.
Yeah, I mean, fair, absolutely fair. I mean, I think most people got so deep into X-Wing. I mean, obviously the game is great and lots of awesome people, but you know, a lot of us were Star Wars fans first before before we were X-Wing miniature game friends.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And you know, I grew up with Star Wars stuff and Star Wars games, and I've found this wonderful game, this wonderful community, and I'm so proud I can be part of it. I mean, on that part of the world.
Yeah, it's amazing. I'm always baffled with the beautiful cross section of technology that exists for us to be able to. I mean, think about it, Nick. In even 10 years ago, I could not. If somebody told me you're going to be get to hang out online with some guy from Italy talking about a board game that you're going to play through the computer and people are going to be watching and listening, I'm not going to believe them. All right, Lando just dies there in that last attack.
Yeah,
it's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful. I mean, this is what we love. This is what we like. And being here with you, with all these wonderful guys that are watching,